Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video I am going to explain you how to find the break-even point. So let's begin with an example. The volunteers at a food bank are arranging a concert to raise money. They have to pay a set fee to the musician plus an additional fee to the concert hall for each person attending the concert. The relation P equals to negative n square plus 580 n minus 48,000 models the profit P in dollars for the concert when n is a number of tickets sold. Calculate the number of tickets that must sell to break even. Okay, now how do we solve the break even? To solve the break even, we need to put the profit equals to 0. So whenever you have a question of finding the break-even point, you need to put the profit equals to 0. Okay, so we have given the profit function that is equals to negative n square plus 580 n minus 48,000. We need to put that profit function equals to 0 and solve for the n, and those n's are the number of tickets, right? So let's do it. You can solve the quadratic. This is the quadratic equation. You can solve it by factorization or by quadratic formula. So I would prefer to solve it by using a quadratic formula. So the n is equals to negative b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. So let me figure out what is a, b and c. So in this case, a is the coefficient of n square, that is negative 1. The b is a coefficient of n, that is 580. And c is a constant term, that is equals to negative 48,000. Right? Now let's substitute all the values into the quadratic formula and let's solve for n. Okay, so let's begin. N would be equals to negative of b, so negative b value is 580 plus minus square root b square is means 580 whole square minus 4, a value is negative 1 and the c value is negative 48,000 over 2 times of a, that is 2 times of negative 1, right? So in the next step we need to simplify it further. So n would be equals to negative 580 plus minus square root. So what is a square of 580? So 580 square, that would be equals to 336,400 and negative 4 times negative 1 times negative 48,000, that would be equals to negative of 192,000. Okay, then it is whole divided by 2 times of a, and that would be equals to negative 2. Okay, let's simplify it further in the next step. So that would be equals to n equals to negative of 580 plus minus square root 336,400 subtract 192,000. So that would be equals to 144,400, right? This is going to divide with a negative 2 and let's take its square root. So that would be equals to n is equals to minus 580 and the square root of that number is positive negative 380 is going to divide with 2. So now we have two values for n, the number of tickets. So let's simplify them separately. So n would be equals to minus 580 plus 380 divides negative 2 and n is equals to minus 580, minus 380, and then divided by negative 2. So let's simplify the first term. So negative 580 and then positive 380, that would be equals to negative 200 over negative 2. So negative 200 over negative 2, that makes 100. So the number of tickets are 100. Okay, and the second value for n would be negative 580 and negative 380. That would be equals to negative of 960, and it's going to divide with negative of 2. Okay, so that makes n equals to 480. So 100 or 480 number of tickets sold to get the break-even point, right? I hope you understand how to get the break-even point. So for break-even, just put the profit function equals to 0 and solve the quadratic equation by using factorization, quadratic formula, or completing square method. I hope you understand how to find the break-even point. If you want to watch more and get updated, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you. See you in my next video.